So how are things looking? How are things looking for Dolphins coach Mike McDaniel? At this point, what we witnessed was the Dolphin franchise, all of them, they were stripped down to their skivvies, and then they for the whole football world, they were pantsed. Everyone saw their underoos. Everyone saw it right there. And Indy did not just beat Miami. And it's not like the Colts are supposed to be a good team, but Indy did not just beat Miami. They emasculated Miami in this game. It was never in the game. And it was essentially the Dolphin team that showed up. It was like sending a Shih Tzu to fight a pit bull. Now, we know how that's going to end up, and the Shih Tzu is a nice appetizer for the pit bull. A bloodbath. And the numbers back up what appeared to be going on here. What appeared to be going on, the Colts racked up 418 yards. 418 yards of offense. They doubled. They just about doubled the Dolphins in every way. Miami had 211 yards of offense, 27 first downs to 12 first downs. And it read not like a box score. It was like an obituary. For one game season, Miami's been eliminated from playoff consideration. See you later. Turn out the lights. The party's over for the Miami Dolphins there. Mike McDaniel, who's already been sitting on a hot seat, Mike McDaniel, right? He's already been on a hot seat, McDaniel, and with everything that's been going on around him and whatnot. And so he's got a lot of carry-on baggage, kind of like a comedian bombing on stage. And it's like the first 2 minutes, but you got a 15-minute set. You haven't even gotten your first punchline. That's essentially Mike McDaniel with the Miami Dolphins. And now Miami, they went out and they validated the Miami Dolphins. That was a validation situation. The Dolphins validated every doomsday prophecy, like they were reading from the book of Nostradamus. And maybe they've met the friend, I'm a friend of Nostradamus, of course. Maybe they've met Nostradamus. He lives in Seattle. But this was an Indy domination situation. Plain and simple, and that's it. Not that complex. The Dolphins' effort, that's the thing. That was a piecemeal effort. That was a team that looked like they thought they had something else they wanted to do, but they had to work, and they didn't really want to work, and it was like it was a Sunday, and they didn't want to work on Sunday, but you're a football player, you're supposed to work on Sunday, but I don't want to work on Sunday, I have something else I want to do, but your job is to literally work on Sunday, but I don't want to do that, and that's how they played, right? That's how they played. And Tua Tagovailoa, coughed up a hairball big enough to clog the toilets at the Dolphin Stadium. That's how big the hairball was that he coughed up in this game.